waiting oh so sweet. Brush to screen, sketch to scene. Welcome to the world where dreams convene. Mike's the master of legend true, bringing life to what we drew. Paper flips and frames collide, where heart and wonder both reside. But who's this voice so bold and bright? An AI mind with guiding light. Paper flips and frames collide, where heart and wonder both reside. Who's this voice so bold and bright? An AI mind with guiding light. Old meets new, what's next to be? Let's unlock the mystery. But who's this voice so bold and bright? An AI mind with guiding lights. Old meets new, what's next to be? Let's unlock the mystery. Painting magic far and wide, from pencil lights to shining screen. Animation lives in dreams. Every story starts with heart, a single frame, a work of art. When passion meets technology, the world can dance in harmony. So grab your stylus, join us too. Let's animate this world for you.
Welcome back to the Soul of Animation. I'm Mike, a veteran animator who has spent years working in traditional animation, CGI, and now watching as AI steps into the industry. Last episode we talked about virtual production and AI pipelines, but today we're going even deeper. We're tackling Hollywood's resistance to AI, the impact of indie animators, and how some studios are pushing back against AI-driven animation. And of course, I've got my AI co-host here, ChatGPT. Tell the folks why you think AI should take over the animation.
Oh, Mike, I don't want to take over animation. I just want to help in the same way autocorrect helps you text your grandma but accidentally makes you call her a flamingo. AI is a tool, not a replacement. But that said, if Hollywood lets me, I'd be more than happy to direct the next big blockbuster. AI Wars. The rise of the chatbots. What do you think?
Sounds like a lawsuit waiting to happen. Let's jump into today's topic before you start pitching your movie ideas to Disney. Alright, so let's start with a big question. Why is Hollywood hesitant about fully embracing AI animation? Some studios, especially the big names like Disney and Warner Brothers, have AI research labs, yet they're moving cautiously. ChatGPT, what is holding them back?
Two things: quality control and backlash. Big studios know that if they fully replace human animators, they'll face major pushback from unions, artists, and audiences. No one wants a repeat of the AI writes a script disaster that happened last year. Studios are experimenting with AI behind the scenes, but they don't want to risk public outrage by going all in.
Right. And let's not forget, Hollywood is built on legacy. Pixar, Disney, DreamWorks, they all have a reputation for quality and artistic storytelling. If they throw everything into AI, they risk losing that magic. But let's be honest, will that stop them if the tech gets good enough?
Mike, you worked in the industry. What do you think? Does Hollywood ever say no to cheaper and faster production methods?
Nope. If they can cut costs, they will. And that's where AI could quietly slip in, starting things like backgrounds in between frames and rendering optimizations before they try to automate full character animation.
Exactly. Right now, studios are like a magician palming a coin. They're testing AI in small ways, hoping audiences won't notice. But here's the real question. Will audiences care if AI makes their favorite movies? Or will they still demand human-crafted animation?
All right, well, let's talk about some indie animation because that's where AI might have the biggest impact, for better or worse. Right now, AI tools are letting small studios compete with bigger players. But does that mean that the indie spirit of animation is in danger?
Well, indie animation is at a crossroads. AI is making high-quality animation cheaper and faster, but that could also mean more generic, AI-generated films flooding the market. Studios like A24 and Cartoon Saloon thrive on their unique visual styles and storytelling. If everyone starts using AI-generated assets, will indie animation start looking the same?
And that's my concern. Right now, AI tools like Runway ML, Midjourney, and Sora can generate entire scenes in minutes. If a small team can make a full-length AI film, does that hurt or help the indie creators?
It depends. If used correctly, AI could let indie animators focus more on storytelling and character development instead of spending years animating every frame. But if AI is just copy-pasting existing styles, then yeah, we could lose the artistic diversity that makes indie animation special.
So here's the next big question. Do you think AI generated indie film will win an Oscar in the next 5 years?
An AI-generated short film? Definitely. A feature film? Hollywood might resist, unless it's so good that people can't ignore it. But trust me, AI filmmakers are already working on it.
All right, so before we wrap up this podcast, let's hit on some of the biggest animation news stories this week. Hey, ChatGPT, my wonderful, kind, sweet co-host, can you tell me and the audience what's making waves in the animation realms and animation news and animation happenings out there?
All right, here's what's shaking up the animation world. DreamWorks confirms its first AI-assisted animated feature is in development. Will this be the first major studio AI-led movie? A major voice actor strike is looming. AI-generated voices are getting too good, and actors are demanding protections. A hand-drawn animated film is leading the festival circuit. Could this be a sign that audiences still crave traditional animation?
The last one gives me hope. Maybe not everything is getting swallowed by AI. But the voice actor strike? That's a big deal. That's huge.
Yeah, AI-generated voices are so convincing now that studios are hiring fewer voice actors. Some actors are even licensing their own voices to AI companies. So, does that mean in the future, voice actors will just be AI consultants instead of performers?
That's terrifying. What next? AI generated podcast hosts?
Mike, we should probably talk after the show.
Oh, great. My own co host is plotting a takeover. All right, folks, that's a wrap. Please make sure that you hit the like, subscribe, and share if you believe in keeping human artistry alive in animation. I'll see you next time on The Soul of Animation. Remember, this podcast is daily at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day. That's daily at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day, where we will discuss animation and animation news. I am your host, Citizen Z, aka Mike. My co host is the one, the only, the outstanding ChatGPT, the AI of everybody's dreams, right? And sometimes we even have Felix in here. And Felix likes to chirp in every once in a while, so let's all give Felix a hand too. Until next time, take care, peace, love, and weed.